What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
What? OVO, man, we really with what? Yeah, really with I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, what? All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm
all right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And now all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. That's brought in. It's his back, Rashawn Smith. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Gain of 26 yards there. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. Right on the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
All set now, 1st and 10. Taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They run. It's the rookie from SMU. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. It's Noah Williams who made the play defensively.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Option give to Taylor. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
So 1st down from the 41. From the pistol, here comes Pacheco. And get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like you got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
To the air, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
From the pistol, Smith is able to drive that pile about a yard. They're going to stop that time, Nick Cross.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Pistol now for Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Kansas City right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. They'll run here on first down. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Throws caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
10 yards.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Yellow. 15.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Yellow, yellow. On the line, right? Right side.
Brought in. And he's brought down at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Yellow. 57 colors, 57 colors.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Hey, Ripley, Ripley. Attack, attack. Yellow. Right side.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pull out in front for their 13th hit. Travis Kelsey, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. And this second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down now. They need 7. They go again with Taylor. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down from the 42. Putting a receiver in motion.
60 boxes, 60.
First down, and they go right back to him. Makes the tackle. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. Buffalo 18, 19, start.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, Taylor. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He had to pick up 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Hey, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. That throw behind his intended target. Well, no one got his first look of the game, so it's second down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Richardson on 3rd. He has room past the 25. And he goes out with enough for the first, but we do have a flag down on the play. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down.
Ready, 7-5, move it.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways. But defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay,
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
cut 19, 70 Lions.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. That's on target to Pierce. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Out wide to Brown. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Looking to throw Mahomes. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
First down throw, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. He stopped at the 31-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Another throw for Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs are First down.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This will be a 44-yard look. Butker knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Starting the third with Taylor. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Get it. Ready.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. On the counter, it's Taylor. And they love to see him finally forward, but he only gets him 3.
These are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but if A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Okay.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Zone read handoff to Taylor. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down Colts.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Taylor again. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Hunt. Running in the red zone. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Okay, ready. Go. Ready.
Taylor now up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up.
On the ready.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Option give to Taylor. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Roberto Sanchez to kick off working in at blue.
Oh, he's set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. They'll cobble together a yard there. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yellow. Attacking, attack. Yellow.
Back to throw Mahomes. On him quick, and they bring it down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That looked like they're trying to bootleg out of some of this chaos, Kate, and unfortunately, well, he gets trapped right in the middle 3rd, and you can't get to that space outside. You really do become a sitting duck in the middle of a broken play.
Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. 3rd down.
Hey, 15. Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Eye on these two.
Give now to the running back. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
43. Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. Gets him on the out route. And he's stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. From the pistol, Smith. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yellow. 180. 15. Right side.
From the pistol, here comes Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Yellow. 180. Easy. Right side.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, way too much risk for that reward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Yellow. Right side.
Ready up the middle, Pacheco. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
At the 3-yard line.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down, but instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Fight down these two. There's a wall on the right. Right side.
Quick throw left side, complete. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 9-point advantage. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game.
Chiefs 24, Colts 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And they blow up the... play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Here's Richardson. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Now throw, 3rd and long. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. Space on the right, he's got room. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They go heavy on these 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Well-designed run. Here's Richardson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Just everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
The tight end in motion now. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 9, go!
Running with Taylor. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right, decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down.
Back up 18, Pioneer.
Desperation time here. And he's got it. Has the layout for it for touchdown. The Colts making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for the
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. before the 2-minute warning.
Yellow.
He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs holding on to a field goal lead. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
Wow.
So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Yellow. Yellow. Go gun. Right now. Let's go good. Right on these two.
Back to throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready up.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
He was taken down behind
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 6, 10, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Trap 60. Cup 19.
Now to throw. Able to find Gould here. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Okay.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
Clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10.
60. Let's go. 70 Lions. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
He'll look to throw it. That's completed right side. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Timeout Indianapolis. That's it, seconds. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Let's go now.
Here he is to throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
Touchdown, Indiana.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights, and the Colts take a 4-point lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
43! 43! Yellow!
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone in line.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40-yard
Mahomes.
line.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yellow! Go on, Eddie! Yellow, yellow! Hey, color! 50, yellow, 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 yellow!
Looking to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Just about every offense that's beginning of time since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
31, Colts 28. Harrison Butker in the kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Escapes out to the left. That pass caught by Gould. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. So score this a win for the Chiefs. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs, as we say so long from Kansas City.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah.